The Morning Review with Lester Kibbert.
This week on Lester Tester, we feature facial gua sha. I don't know necessarily what it is. And to join me now this morning is Melanie Burgess. She is the co-founder of Celluvac. She's going to be telling us a little bit more about gua sha. Firstly, good morning, Melanie.
Morning, Lester. Thank you for having me on the show.
We are experiential and we want the people to see what we are doing. I try the things. So if you want to, you get to do it. So you sent us a little bag, says Celluvac. Firstly, let me deal. This is a face hydrating serum. What's the stone for?
It's a rose quartz facial gua sha. And I know you did the quiz on the website and your one came out as for the rose quartz. But we actually have 4 different crystals. All of the gua shas are the same shape. People are drawn to certain crystals for certain reasons. If you don't believe in that, that's not a problem. It's still going to benefit on a practical level. The very first thing you do is you place it under your eye while it's nice and cool. Now what it's doing is this is going to help reduce puffiness and dark circles, and it's obviously drawing blood to the surface of the skin, which is allowing circulation. Just for a few seconds, and then you can swap it to the other side.
I would rather think I do this than put cucumbers on my eye. Cucumbers leave your eyes quite wet, and this is quite nice. It's quite cool.
That's just step 1. Now we're going to put the serum on. The serum is used to facilitate movement of the gua sha for the massage, so that there's a nice, easy gliding action. You can use any oil. You can use coconut. You can use olive oil, but this jojoba oil we find is the perfect consistency. It's thick enough, and the essential oils used. There's ginger. It's very invigorating as well.
Almost lemony. I can get some of that ginger you were talking about.
So now you're going to take probably at least half of the petful, but I would take a little bit more because rather use too much than too little. Yes, so dip it into your hands and then rub your hands together.
Okay. Okay, it's now rubbed, and now in front of my face.
Just take a moment to breathe it in, and then you can just start massaging it into your skin. From your forehead all the way down to your neck. So you want to clear the lymph nodes at the exit point. Some people start at the top, but then things will get stuck along the way. So you always clear the exit point.
It feels like maybe I just have a lot of tension in my neck, mainly, but it feels it's a nice, pleasurable sore.
There are so many muscles in our face and neck that we carry so much tension in, especially in your jaw. A lot of people grind their teeth, but let's just go 3 times in the same area and then move across.
Okay, so we've done the neck. Now, what next?
And now you're going to start with the rounded section, and you're going to start going up. And you could just go 2 times on the same area and start moving across. And then once you finish your forehead, you move onto your just under your eye gently, and it's a sweeping out motion.
But where does this originate from, Melanie?
Well, gua sha massage is Chinese, so it's a Chinese medicine that's been used for hundreds of years all over the body. If you take the little round edge of the gua sha and you go into your jawline, this is just like a really juicy piece that it might be tricky for you with your beard.
I find the benefit of just 5 minutes. But this is actually quite nice, and obviously your market is women, but in terms of a holistic market for men, also probably want to get in there as well.
One might say, well, what's the point? Why don't you just use your fingers or your hand? Why do you need the stone? Well, the thing is, if you're using your fingers, I mean, you can even just try it. Your brain is getting the signal to your fingertips that it's doing this, and it does not have the same effect.
I had to do an online survey. What was that about?
It's just basically for people who don't know what stone to choose, because like I said, we've got 4 different ones. We've got the jade, amethyst, obsidian, and rose. So people will say, which one do I choose? Which is best for me? A lot of people know immediately. They will be drawn to one, or they'll just know. But if you really don't have any idea, that's just a guide.
If people want to get in touch with you, find out a little bit more about gua sha stones and Celluvac, how do they get in touch with you?
Celluvac.co.za or Instagram Celluvac. And we do have a discount, Lester Tester, 20% off.
You simply have to put in the discount code Lester Tester, one word. Melanie Burgess, co-founder at Celluvac, thank you so much for joining us.